Hey everyone, and welcome to this explainer. Today, we're diving into something really special. We're looking at how simple family memories actually create a super deep emotional connection. You know, family stories do way more than just save the past. They actually help us understand exactly who we are today. Let's get right into it.
So just imagine seeing your grandfather's actual handwritten name on an old document. Sure, you already knew he moved to a new country. You knew the basic facts. But when you look at that real ship record, something just changes. Suddenly you feel deeply grounded in your history. It proves he's a real person, and you feel like your own life has much deeper roots. But here's the thing, family stories do not have to be these epic, dramatic events like a war or a big wedding. Sometimes they're just silly, everyday moments. Picture a tired mother stopping on an Italian sidewalk during a long trip, just yelling this funny line, "My feet are screaming bloody murder." The whole family cracks up. There is no big life lesson here, right? It's just funny. To a total outsider, that joke makes no sense. It's totally pointless. But to the family, it acts like a secret, private password. It really means three things. We were there, we remember, and this belongs to us. The true meaning simply comes from the people who understand it. And this is absolutely crucial because these kinds of stories give teenagers a really safe foundation. Growing up can honestly feel like standing on shifting sand. You're always asking yourself, who am I? Well, this foundation tells a young person that they are a part of a much longer story. It says, hey, your family faced hard times and kept going. Roots don't stop you from growing. They actually make growing up and exploring the future so much safer. Now, interestingly enough, we all tell stories differently. Mothers often focus on feelings, and they ask open questions like, how did that make you feel? Fathers and sons, on the other hand, might stick to the hard facts and use a less structured style. But listen, one way is not better than the other. Storytelling is just a skill, and honestly, anyone can learn to use both styles. But here is a pretty fascinating complication. What happens when two siblings actually argue over a shared memory? Imagine they are fighting over who fell from the swing when they were kids. One remembers getting hurt, but the other is completely sure it happened to them. Sometimes even finding an old picture won't solve the fight. So, the crucial point to remember here is that memory is not a video recording. We reconstruct or rebuild the memory every single time we tell it. We pick certain details and we focus on our own personal feelings. The goal isn't always to find the one perfect truth. These different versions simply show how each person experienced the family from their very own point of view.
Okay, so to gather these memories, you don't need a special occasion. You just need to ask better questions. Instead of a normal yes or no question like, was high school good? Try asking, what changed you? Instead of, did you like your first job? Ask, what do you still remember? Good storytelling always begins with good listening.
The small, ordinary memories disappear first. Those funny jokes and the simple family dinners will fade away unless we actually take action. So remember these three simple steps. 1. Ask. 2. Listen. 3. Record. Take the time to record what matters right now. And please, don't be afraid to tell your own stories, even if they seem completely unimportant at the time. So what stories do you need to record today to ensure that years from now, the ground beneath your family feels just a little more solid? Someday, someone is going to hear your story and finally realize, this is where I come from. Thank you so much for exploring this with me today. Now go out there and ask those better questions.